Hi, I'm Melissa Antoinette Garcia. My students, both in the preschool and in college, they call me Teacher Mel. So I am an alumna of the School of Education and Human Development here in UA&P. And my course is Early Childhood Education. Mali. Sorry. CDE pala kami. Child Development and Education. Because now it's already Early Childhood Education. So dati, nung Jurassic pa, it's Child Development and Education. Yeah. And we're the last batch of the 5-year program of that program. Yeah. Where do I start? UA&P has made a significant impact, not just for me as a teacher, but also as a person. So, like with everything that's happening during college, so you have your orgs, you have your ACADs, you have other extracurricular activities. So, um, one of the main things that UA&P has imparted in me is that the university is there, education is there for the holistic, for the integral development of everybody. So, that being said, so for example, it's not just the academics that the university is honing in its students. So, with all the extracurriculars, even your social emotional is being honed as well. And then we have, even your it's not just the IQ but also the EQ. So for example, back in my college days, I have fourth year I have practicum. I have practicum, and then I also have peer, and what else do I have? I also have Pharos. So juggling all of those. So more than the academics, it's also the grit in the person that the university really molds us into. Yeah. Since I was in grade school, so kapag magme-mega mall kami ng family, nadadaanan namin ang UA&P. So from Taytay going to Mega Mall going back to Taytay. So I would see UA&P, and I love the facade. It's so, what do you call this? It's so professional looking. So since then, I've always wanted to study in UA&P. Yeah. And then came high school when we have to apply, right? So I applied for several schools. I was about to enroll in a certain school already. And then, as in, I was on my way out of the house, and then there's a mailman coming and then handed me my result for UA&P. So I was set on enrolling in that other school. But then when I opened it, so you have a scholarship, you have this, you have that. So my mom said, think about it first. But I love UA&P. But to me, I was supposed to be taking speech pathology. So in my mind, I'll take speech pathology first, and then I'll take EDOC. But because I had EDOC here, so I was thinking, pwede naman. So I'll just take EDOC first, and then I can do speech pathology later. So I consulted a lot of people, ganyan. But ultimately, I could not decide. So the night before, I needed to finally give if I will enroll in UA&P. So sabi ko, I was praying for a sign. I said, if the first thing that I see in the morning is something red, and then I'll go to UA&P. And lo and behold, when I opened my eyes, all of my dad's shirts are around in the room. So there, that's why I got UA&P. But really, even before, I loved when I was researching, I love the liberal education there, and then the corporate feel of the university as well. It's fresh start, right? So during Fresh Start, you'll be welcome to the university. You have all these kits, diba? So everything will be given to you. You have your stickers, you have notebooks, you have pens. So syempre, you're excited. So the university welcomes you that way. So what I like about our Fresh Start then is we were not blocked according to our courses. So back then, when you ask somebody inside the classroom, they'd say, "Oh, I'm from economics. I'm from what they call this political economy. I'm from the humanities." So I think that gave us a good start because you get to know people from the different disciplines, from the different courses, which we were able to bring until what? Until now. So my closest of friends from the university is from that block, from Block A. Hi there. Fresh Start also was it inspired me. So that's why I wanted to become peer after that. So diba? So with your atas and your kuyas in the block, so they always facilitate. They bring you to this room, to this room. They remind you of the schedule. So um, when I was when I was first year, parang I thought, oh, I wanted to be like that also. I wanted to help other students parang settle in the university, get to know the university better also. For me, it's the little things that the university has taught me that made me who I am today. So there's not, wow, this big moment has helped me. So the everyday na going to 7:30 classes has helped me with my discipline. Juggling lots, like what? For example, there was this one semester that I had 29 units, and that's overload already. So I had 29 units, and I had to juggle all of those. So um, the professors, while they are strict, you know that they're really stretching you out so that you can be better at what you're doing. So yeah, those little things um, made an impact of how I am as a teacher, how I am as a professional, how I am as a person also. Where I am now has always been my dream. And the university helped me with that. So becoming a better educator for young children. So yun nga, right? Like in the classroom now, for instance, um, it's not just the academics that I am focusing on, but more so the integral development of my students. So, and that, I am grateful for the university for inculcating in me. Because if I did not get that kind of formation, so it's easy to stray and just focus on these things because ito yung kailangan for big school. But there. So it's the holistic development and lifelong learning. So yes. So I always tell parents also na they should enjoy what they're doing because we don't want them to get burnt out easily. And having them love what they do, that's the foundation for lifelong learning. So the play that we do inside the classroom, so that's the foundation for that. Something that I really love about here is like, paano ba? The corporate feel, the corporate vibe of the, and how it's passed on to the students. Yeah. You'd know based on how, like, the dress code, right? So you'd know if it's a UA&P student based on how they dress. Kahit hindi pa nagsasalita, mga ganyan. Well, there's this quote that I love so much. So it says, to teach is to touch a life forever. So that's been with me since, because I've known I wanted to be a teacher since I was in grade 1. So I think my college self, my grade school self, will will tell me that continue doing what you're doing because again, when you teach, you touch a life forever, and it's exponential when you teach somebody, and then that somebody touches another life. So yeah.